scenes of devastation in New York and Washington are still having a huge impact on all of us.
Thinking about how many thousands may have died and how we can keep it from happening again, wondering how safe we really are tonight.
Channel 3's Andre Hepkins has been out talking to folks about this and joins us now live. Andre, what are they saying?
Al, Denise, everyone can't believe that it happened one day after the terrorist attacks that destroyed the Twin Towers in New York and devastated the Pentagon in Washington. Everybody's still talking about the attack on America. People can't stop processing the information, watching it on TV, listening to it on the radio, and reading it in the newspaper. About a half hour ago, a man walked up to me and gave me this brand new Journal Inquirer. The front page, Attack on America, just came off the press. And everyone is talking about this. And although this is reality, this actually happened. A lot of people are telling me they just can't believe this is not one big nightmare.
We are looking at is actually considered to be the front door. Correct me.
At the Sheraton in East Hartford, people are captivated by TV sets. They are hungrily watching and waiting for any bit of news that will help them understand the worst act of terrorism against the United States they've ever seen.
Take a step back and kind of gather yourself and your hearts go out to everybody. I mean, I'm going to plan to go and give us some blood maybe Friday. We're going to have a blood donation drive and do whatever I can in that regard and just pray.
Lou Gideon from Norwich and countless people across Connecticut are praying for the victims of the terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon. Many people feel for the families who have lost, but at the same time, they want to gain revenge.
Had it been somebody who really knew what they were doing, I mean, because they turned the transponders off for the aircraft, so they couldn't track them. And they had pilots, their own pilots.
Lou Scavallo couldn't get enough of the paper at the Gold Rock Diner in West Hartford. He's a former Marine, and he wants the U.S. government to find the perpetrators and prosecute them to the fullest extent possible.
Go get them. Tell them there is no place to hide. I don't care where you are. You can dig a hole in the mountain. We're going to come find you.
And while so many people are trying to cope with their emotions, those going back to federal office buildings are attempting to adjust to heightened security in the wake of the Twin Towers and Pentagon disasters. LaTanya Keaton returned to the Abraham A. Ribicoff building on Hartford's Main Street one day after she was evacuated.
Like when we came in here this morning, I know the guards, but they were still like, wear your badge, because they weren't going to be letting anybody in till like around 12. And even though they know you, they still wanted you to wear your badge because it's like, and go on the metal detectors and stuff like that.
And although the federal building in Hartford on Main Street opened up for business today, it wasn't open for business until about noon, which means that if you had an appointment or a trial, it didn't start until afternoon. But all the offices are open except immigration. Immigration did not open today. But nonetheless, everything is back to normal over there. But I'm told a lot of people didn't show up for work today because obviously they had a lot of thoughts on their minds, a lot of family and friends that they have not heard from in New York. And back here in West Hartford Center, everyone is talking about the attack on America. Back to you in the studio.